I banished the... Hey guys, what's up? I'm Tyquira, and I wanted this video to exist. You can call me Ty. I hope you're having a lovely day this holiday season. I am currently sitting here and listening to my neighbor's child decide that the floor has become her drum set. So if you can hear that, I apologize, and I thought she'd be at school by now, and as I'm saying that, I just realized that it is winter vacation. She will not be at school for like another week, probably. Oh. God, okay. Anyway. Also, if you hear the chair squeaking, I'm very sorry. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get a new chair. So it's Christmas, or whatever holiday you enjoy doing. And as a person who considers themselves the final boss on the journey that the three ghosts of Christmas are taking, I do not enjoy Christmas for various reasons, but I thought, hey, let's put out a Christmas video because I am a person who writes films, and I've been thinking a lot more about Christmas films lately, as I'm sure everyone has. So here I am attempting to get into the holiday spirit because, you know, Scrooge is, you know, he's old news. I think that it's time for me to shed that persona of mine, you know, just try and get into the holiday spirit. Woo! Okay, that's a Halloween sound. Okay, wait, try this. I don't even know what that was. Did that work? So as a writer, and if you're a writer, you may be aware of these things called tropes. I'm sure that actually, like, most people are aware of them. And a lot of people, like, look down on tropes, but in all actuality, they're actually a very useful tool for writers because basically it's like things that people expect when they watch a certain movies. A good example of a trope is like, well, at the end of the movie, the two hetero characters kiss and it's like a happily ever after. We're just gonna be ranking Christmas movie tropes. That's what this video is. I had a point to all of that. So basically, the tropes that I'm talking about today are specifically how they relate to Christmas movies in particular. I can make another one of these, probably will, because I think this would actually be a really fun idea to just like rank different tropes of different genres. I apologize for not having any Christmas gear on. I'll edit myself in a hat. I don't know, maybe. I just couldn't bring myself to just buy something that would be for like 1 or 2 videos. Like, I can't do it anyway. So let's get started. I have my chart here. And so let's get started with the rankings because, oh my god! At the top here is Christmas will be ruined without it. Self-explanatory. If this is not a Christmas movie, then I don't want it. Second is fondue. Literally just cheese. Like, you can't screw up cheese. And third is gifts from relatives. This isn't aimed at any particular family member, okay? It's just sometimes you guys give terrible gifts, okay? Fourth is snow. As in, it looks really great when it's like through a window, but like, let's face it, when we go outside, it's terrible, or it has the capacity to be really bad. Fifth is, and worse, is literally, it's just suck on a candy cane and stab me with it. I feel like that's self-explanatory. Okay, these are not in any particular order, so, let's get started, I guess. And, yeah, cool. All right. So first one is Santa is real and nobody cares. So guys, I'm really sorry. I might ruin this for you, but like, Santa isn't real. It's your mom and dad. I don't have a tier for things that just don't make sense. Even as a child, a small child who like still believed in Santa Claus, this didn't make sense to me. But like, so like, why is it that like in Christmas movies, there's a lot of movies where like presents just show up on Christmas morning and nobody asks questions? Like, somebody just drops a kayak at your house and you're like, whatever. Like, that's the extreme of that trope. Like, the less extreme of the trope is like, you know, Santa like shows up, like he winks at the audience. Like, I always wonder about that. What does Santa do now that his job has been taken over by department stores and Amazon? I'm gonna put it into fondue because it's it's really cheesy and it's fun, and yeah, but I also don't consider it like a staple of the genre. Like, you need it in there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put into Christmas will be ruined without it because, like, let's face it, Santa's great. You need Santa. Like, Santa's fantastic. Family is at stake. So like, there's a divorce happening, or like a tradition is like being canceled. Like, it's like the whole family comes together for the last time, and it's the last time, and sometimes people don't know it, or like a tradition's at stake, or like something is closing down. I don't know. I'm gonna put it into fondue. It's cheesy, but like sometimes it's just too much. Like I'm just, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put it into gifts from relatives because sometimes I'm just like, I don't care. The romantic interest just kind of shows up. This one is like, you know, just like, I would love this to happen to me. Like a romantic interest just showed up. I was just at the grocery store and bam, there's like romantic interest. I don't know. I'm gonna put it into, yeah, I'm just gonna put it into cheesy because like, it's like, here's the thing, when you watch a movie and there's a romantic interest, like it's can be fun, but it's like sometimes it's just too much. Like I'm just like, stop, I get it, you guys really love each other, but you guys have also you have as much chemistry with that other character as I have with a fish. Meeting family for the first time. I really like this trip a lot because like I'm a person who like, that brings me anxiety, meeting a family for the first time, and then like the added pressure of meeting the holidays and like you're figuring out like your partner's family dynamic. I think it's a really fun trope. Like I'm gonna put it into Christmas Will Be Ruined Without It because you know what? It's a fun trope and it always creates a lot of chaos and I enjoy it. Like it can, like, I've definitely seen iterations of it where it can go bad, but like there's always at least something enjoyable when you know that you've got a weird family and it's during the holidays. Plus I also just know the fact that I would absolutely be that sibling that tortures their siblings' new partner. That would be me. A police officer going through marriage troubles suddenly comes up against a terrorist organization and is the only one who can save the hostages. So this one is obvious. There's no doubt about it. Yep, right into Christmas Will Be Ruined Without It you go. A big Christmas festival show / market happens. I'm like, again, it's one of those situations where it's like, okay, is it their Christmas carols? Because I don't like Christmas carols. I'm gonna put it into gifts at relatives. I guess it also depends on like what, like are they planning the festival or is it just like a background thing? Because if they're planning the festival, it can be really fun. But like if it's just like a thing that they do, like they go to this concert for like no reason, I'm kind of like, I kind of want to skip it. So yeah, everyone has the same interior designer. Oh my god, this one just like, yeah, stab me with a candy cane right in there because this annoys me. I'm just like, I watch this and I'm just like, is there one interior designer in this entire town? Like, what's going on? You all have like the big Christmas tree and the perfectly decorated garlands and like and like they all look so unlived in. Like it's creepy the way some of these holiday houses look. Like, it's like, oh, there's always a fireplace. Like, always. There's always a fireplace. Like, a working fireplace. I know one person who has a working fireplace, and my parents have a working fireplace. That's the person. Like, it's just, nothing looks like it's lived in, and I'm just like, that just, like, yeah. Just, like, I feel pressured because my room is a mess. Like, just stab me already. Okay. Christmas is the only day that matters. Candy cane. I don't like this trope because it's like, everyone is like, oh my god, everyone will die. If this one day is skipped over, there is going to be a chaotic, horrible thing, and Christmas is the only thing that can save us. Ah! People act like God himself is going to strike the earth because his son's birthday that actually probably took place in like some other time of the year won't be celebrated. God, Jesus is such an attention whore. Stab me. Snow on Christmas Day. I'm going to put this into fondue because, I don't like snow, but it's just like such a cheesy trope. Like it's like also just like I don't have to be in the snow. Snow is a nice visual. I just don't like being in it. Some kind of musical moment. So like I don't mean like a show the way I was talking about before. I mean like somebody sings Christmas carols like for no reason. Like carols show up. That goes right into candy cane because I don't like Christmas carols. Like yes, even Mariah Carey. I'm tired of hearing that friggin' song. I've heard it nonstop since November at my work, and I'm just like, stop it! When Mariah Carey posted that video of her, like, smashing those pumpkins on November 1st, I was like, okay, listen here, Mariah. You chose violence. Okay? I don't know you. Weird inheritance. Okay, this is my actual dream. Okay? right into Christmas will be ruined without it. Because my Christmas has been ruined without it, okay? I've never had a good Christmas because this has never happened to me. Because if there's a relative out there that's currently on their deathbed and considering putting me in their will, you'll make a little girl very happy. Like, I've had 23 terrible Christmases in a row, and if you're not careful, okay, like in a couple of days it's gonna be 24, so, you know, just keep that in mind. Oh, a monarchy. I find this one interesting. So when I was like Googling like Christmas movie tropes just to make sure I didn't miss any, this one showed up like more than once, and I did not realize like how often monarchies play a part in Christmas movies. Like, this is like an actual thing. Like, I know, like, apparently, like, My Boyfriend's a Secret Prince is like a common occurrence, and I did not know that. I knew there was a couple of like Christmas Prince or Christmas Princess movies. Like, there's the Vanessa Hudgens ones, and then there's the there was like the Christmas Prince one that was like really big a couple of years ago. Apparently, like, after Meghan Markle thing happened, like after she married the prince, like the interest in them spiked, which makes sense. Like, I'm gonna put it in snow because it looks low. First off, because snow looks lonely. I felt bad. And also because I could see it getting very cringy real fast. And also because like I'm an anti-monarch. Like, I feel very strongly about the monarchy, that I don't think we should have one at all. Like, I don't find joy in seeing a woman trapped in a monarchist system. Like, my patience for that trope ended at The Princess Diaries, and that's it. Like, if it was more of in a medieval setting, but in today's modern day and age, I'm just like, ugh, no. Hunt for the perfect thing. If they don't get it, Christmas is ruined. I really like this trope. I think it's funny. I think it's fun. It's like, it's relatable. I think all of us have like had instances where we're on a deadline and we can't find the perfect gift. And also just being during the holidays where like everyone is buying presents, like that's even more stressful. So I like it. So I'm gonna put it into, like, I don't know an instance of the trope where I just like didn't like it, because I think it just creates a lot of fun issues and problems, and it can go in a lot of different places. So I'm gonna put it into, fondue. Have to save Christmas. I'm gonna put this into snow. I was originally gonna put it into candy cane. It's kind of ridiculous because, one, I never know what the trope means. Like, what does it mean to save Christmas? And also because it's often used in like this weird way where it's like, okay, if you don't have Christmas the exact way that everyone else does, then it's bad. Like, one really good example is it's a Christmas movie where like a family decided to not celebrate Christmas, and then their child decided to come home after all, and suddenly they were like rushed to like put everything together, and it's like, she probably just wanted to see you. Like, it's like, how are you sending the message of family if like you need to have like the perfect Christmas? Or like in the Santa Claus movies, it's like, Christmas will be ruined if we don't like have if we don't like get all the presents out there. And it's like, but I thought Christmas was about family. So I don't actually know what goes into suck on a candy cane and stab me with it. Like, I just don't know what that means. Coming home for Christmas. So snow. It can be a fun concept, but it depends on a very specific, do they leave in the end? Because like, there's so many Christmas movies that end with like the person deciding to stay in this usually very small town that they came to. Like, I don't know of a Hallmark movie that doesn't end with like them staying in their hometown. Definitely absolutely projecting here. Rekindled Romance. I'm gonna put that into gifts from relatives. I know that romantic interest just showed up put into fondue, but I'm gonna put this into gifts from relatives because I really like this trope. I'm a sucker for this trope. Childhood friends, like romances, I'm a sucker for them. Like, kill me. Like, you know, More Money to You. They like had like they had a tragic breakup, or they're just opposites, or they came from like different worlds. I'm a sucker for this trope. But there have been some versions of it I'm just like, eh. Sometimes like the person who was like left behind, like let's say like it's like, oh, they come home for Christmas and then they see their girlfriend from high school or boyfriend from high school. Like, sometimes it's like the person who like stayed in like the hometown or stayed in the same place almost looks down on the other person because how dare you left? And it's like, because I was 17 and I wanted to not be near my mom. It's like, it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. A child gets left at home accidentally by his parents, and he comes up against two burglars, and he has a last stand between them and his beloved home. Yeah, I think this one is obvious. Yep, Christmas will be ruined without it. I don't want a Christmas movie that doesn't have that trope. Scrooge as a main character. So basically this person, I don't know, this trope, I don't like it a lot for reasons. Like, not just because I am Scrooge, but also just because I find that, like, sometimes I relate more to the character at the beginning of the film where they're very career-orientated and practical. Like, I banish thee to suck on a candy cane and stab me with it, because, like, you're allowed to not like Christmas. And you're allowed to, like, prefer working. Like, it's just, like, especially, like, ugh, it's just, okay. I'm projecting once again. I'm projecting. Scrooge as a significant other. I don't mind this one. Like, it's fine. Whatever. Like, you know, I'm gonna put it into snow. The family all rallies together in the same house, and there's some kind of conflict going on. Or, like, they don't like each other. I'm gonna put this in snow. Originally I thought I would put it in cheese, but I'm gonna put this in snow because, like, I don't know. I think I kind of have a hard time buying into it because I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, why would you come home to talk to your family if you don't like them? Like, again, it's just like there's no stakes. There is a child. So, like, when I wrote this down, I was thinking specifically of Charlie from the Santa Claus movies. That's what I was thinking of. And basically just like a child who's around and they have a bond with the main and they're usually right. But I liked the Santa Claus kid. I liked Charlie. I haven't watched those movies in a very long time. So I'm going to put them in gifts from relatives. Like, sometimes it can go really well. I've also seen it just be, like, really annoying. Somebody is a baker, a candlestick maker, but definitely not a butcher. I've never seen a butcher in these kind of movies. Like, a romantic job, like a cutesy, artsy job. Like, I've also seen magician, which, okay. Like, that's gonna go in fondue. I think it's fun. I think it's fine. Like, you know, like, it's good to see people live out their dreams, even, like, if it's wholly unrealistic the way they're doing it. Like, who wouldn't want to just be, like, a baker? That'd be great. Christmas miracles. I'm gonna put this one in fondue, because that's just, like, pure cheese. This is coming out to be very equal. But basically, just a Christmas miracle, something magical happens for, like, no apparent reason. Sometimes it actually is magical. Sometimes it's, like, something that's, like, practical, but it's actually, like, is seen as magical. Like, the dad comes home for Christmas from being in the army. I've seen that one. I don't know, like, I've seen people talk about, like, snow on Christmas, like it's a Christmas miracle, and I'm just like, no, that's just weather. It's weather. That's all. I don't have anything else to say about that particular trope. This is the last one. Kind of a bit of a downer, the last one. A couple going through marriage problems, and the holiday saves them at the end. I don't really, like, I'm gonna put, I think it depends, like, so, because sometimes the stakes just feel like it's either too much or too little. Like, there's no, I'm gonna put this in snow, mostly just because, like, I feel like with this trope, there's either way too much or there's way too little. Like, the problems are, like, for example, they have really vague marriage problems, but, like, it's never actually shown them having, like, marriage problems. Like, or they have very specific, pretty terrible marriage problems, like, one of them cheated. Like, which one is it? I'm not gonna, like, it's just, I don't know, it's okay. So, that's it, for me today. I've now decided that I'm going to personally make it the goal of this channel to one day make a movie where it sends the message that Christmas is in fact about presents and not family, that work is the most important thing, and, you know, we'll make sure that we'll just, like, throw in there that Santa Claus doesn't exist. That's gonna be my new ambition. I'm gonna put that on my vision board. I'm Tyquira. You can call me Ty. I wanted this video to exist, and I'll see you all next time. I don't really have much else to say. See you soon. Bye. Yeah. Happy holidays. I would say Merry Christmas, but, you know, the war on Christmas is... Well, I'm the general of the war on Christmas, and it's not going great, guys. Bye.